Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about something that I care about more than I probably should. So on my second channel I've spoken a little bit about this and there's a link to that down below, but on my main channel I wanted to put together a video that was a little bit more concise and I kind of make my points a bit better. So for those that have been watching Grand Theft Auto content on YouTube for the past couple of years in particular, especially since about 2021, you'll notice that at least half of the content is AI. And when I say AI, I mean AI scripts, AI voiceovers, and for the most part AI editing, where people are just using AI software to cut together the videos. Now on the surface value, there's not a problem. It's just another way of people making videos. But as someone that's in the GTA community, and obviously I owe the success of my channel to you guys and the support you give me, I feel that I have a responsibility to utilize my voice a little bit to help combat these issues. And there's a lot of things that people don't know about a lot of these AI creators that are using AI to make their content. And as someone that's worked in the industry for years, editing videos for creators and helping creators make content, hopefully I can give you some insight into what the problem is and how we got here. So let's just go back a little bit. Most videos on the internet are pretty plain and simple. There's a creator who makes videos about a topic they're interested in, they post a video to YouTube, and everything they say is held to a certain level of accountability. So for example, if Moist Critical makes a video and he says something that's incorrect or wrong, you know exactly where to point the finger, and his whole audience will point the finger at exactly the guy that said the thing. Now with YouTubers that don't show their face, it's actually not that different. For example, with myself, if I get something wrong, I'm still held accountable in the comment sections and people will still point the finger, because at least I have a voice, I have a brand, and I have an identity that people can say, that's wrong, you haven't done very well here. Now let's go to the next sort of creator. The next sort of creator writes their scripts with AI but records their own voiceovers. And there aren't many people that do this, and you'll see why. With an AI script generated from like ChatGPT, it will throw up a load of incorrect statements. In fact, if you went to ChatGPT right now and you asked it to make you a video about the GTA 6 leaks, you'll see that 90% of the stuff it says is completely incorrect. So when you've generated that script and you exported it and put it into like a Word document and you're reading off that script, recording your voiceover, people can still all point the finger at you for getting your information wrong. Now, if you want to remove you as a person and your accountability away from the situation, you can replace yourself and your voiceover with AI. And that's what a lot of creators are now doing. They've realized that the easiest way to make money on YouTube is AI script, AI voiceover, very quickly thrown together into an edit, posted online, forgotten about, and then they might do 3, 4, 5 of these a day because, for example, when I record these voiceovers, it takes roughly about an hour to an hour and a half. When these guys create their voiceovers, it takes about 3 minutes to render the file, and that's about it. And then to edit the videos, they probably only spend 10 to 15, 20 minutes on it. So straight away, they've made a content factory, which is how some of these creators out there that are using AI voiceovers are making videos at an unprecedented rate. They're putting out 2-hour documentaries every day about GTA, and reading through the comments, you can tell why they're having to put out so many videos. Now let me break this down a little bit for those that don't really understand the business side of YouTube. The younger your audience is, the lower you make per 1,000 views. For example, if your average audience age is like 13 to 18 years old, you're barely going to make any money per 1,000 views. Like the average CPM on YouTube is about $2 per 1,000 views. If you work in finance and your videos about like cars or finance or expensive items, you can get as high as like $20 per 1,000 views. But if you do videos in gaming that are related to gaming, your average RPM, your revenue per 1,000 views, is a lot lower. But with an audience that's that young, like 13 to 18, which is usually the most impressionable audience, advertisers don't want to pay for those views, because what 13-year-old has a bank account that can spend money on an ad they see online? They don't. So the way to combat this for a lot of these AI channels is, rather than making better quality content that appeals to an older demographic, they make more videos or longer videos with more ads and farm them out at a rate that's second to anything I've ever seen in my life. There's some channels out there that are putting out 30, 40 videos a day with AI voiceovers and AI scripts. And another key reason why people use AI voiceovers is because when a channel gets banned, when you get banned from YouTube, you're not actually allowed to set up another channel. There's been many cases, many very well documented cases, of people being banned from YouTube, creating other accounts, and then people recognizing their voice, whatever it is, and YouTube catching wind of it and then banning that account as well. So by using AI voiceovers, people are totally detaching them from the channel So when they get banned, they can quite easily set up another account with another registered address on the AdSense account and just kind of go at it again. So a lot of people are utilizing AI to get around some of these boundaries that YouTube are putting in place to try and skirt around the terms and conditions of the platform. And this is where I'm starting to have a problem. My comment section has recently become quite littered with people saying, well, I've heard this about GTA, well, this is going to be in GTA, I've heard this. And a few times I've had to reply back to those comments and ask very politely, can you give me a source for this? Where did you hear this? And there's a few channels that keep coming up in question. And one of them is a guy called Noxy, and I don't know too much about this guy. I have mentioned him in previous videos. But he originally started recording voiceovers on his videos and then went to doing AI voiceovers. And I'm not here to try and bash anyone or trying to make sure that they can't earn a living. Like, I understand that people have bills to pay. People have, things that they want to pay for, and I understand that. But there's hundreds of thousands, if not maybe even millions of creators on YouTube that all make money legitimately by sharing correct information, putting in the work to build their channel. So there's no excuse for being lazy and making poorly produced content that lies to people for the sake of earning money. And this is kind of where I have the same issue with Mr. Boss. And obviously I did a full video on Mr. Boss. Well, actually 2 full videos on Mr. Boss. And I've explained my viewpoint on Mr. Boss in many of my videos, and it's very clear that a lot of people agree with my sentiment that he's not exactly good for the platform. It's not a healthy person to have on the platform at this time. And it's not just myself that has said my opinion on this. It's Dark Viper, it's TGG, pretty much every reputable GTA YouTuber out there. But AI is becoming a serious problem to the platform. And I'm getting a little bit worried with the fake information and the false information that's been so heavily pushed by the algorithm. Like, I created a new account. So you may know that I've got my second channel, and when I created that second channel, of course it resets the algorithm, so like all the videos I see in my feed just are completely different to what I see on this account. So what I did is I searched for GTA and I just kind of gave it a few keywords to let it know what I was interested in. Watched a couple of shorts, watched a couple of videos just to tell the algorithm what I was interested in, and oh my lord, my whole feed was bombarded with AI generated GTA 6 content. Now, it's not all bad. There is some good news here. These AI leak videos, and these videos are top 5 things that we're going to see in GTA 6 and all of those like absolute nonsense videos. As soon as the game comes out, they're going to die off and they're not going to get views. People aren't going to watch it. And the main reason people aren't going to watch it is people don't like watching AI characters play games. Prime example of this, Kwebbelkop. When he replaced himself with an AI figure that played games for him, his viewership died to the point where he was getting like 2,000 or 3,000 views per video. I get those sorts of numbers on my videos and I only have 6,000 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing, massively appreciated. But he's got 15 million followers and his viewership completely died off. And that's because, for example, when the game comes out and I do some playthrough videos and, I read the Discord and you guys tell me what you'd like to see in the playthrough videos, maybe even I stream it live on YouTube, you guys can watch and join in. We can all experience it together because you feel like you're talking to a person, because I am a person, I'm not an AI robot. With an AI character, there's like this complete human disconnection, and people come to YouTube to have these kind of parasocial relationships with the person that they're watching on YouTube. And, like there's so many arguments out there saying that it's unhealthy to have that. I don't think it is. I watch a lot of creators sometimes that I find kind of my comfort watch. They're creators that I watch because when I see their content, it makes me feel calm, relaxed. I can relate to the points they make in their videos. And yes, these creators may never know who I am, but having that kind of parasocial relationship can be kind of unhealthy, but at the same time, there's nothing necessarily wrong with it. That's the way that's existed for years. People have always idolized and looked up to people that are in the public light, whether it be celebrities, whether it be YouTubers, whether it be in the 15th century a king or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's always been someone that people look up to and watch. But the second that person or thing stops becoming a personal thing and just becomes a copied and pasted AI script put into an AI voice actor, it ceases to become real anymore. So to give you all some insight of where my head's at with my channel at the moment, because I have had some questions about what my plan for the channel is, I don't see my channel as even starting until GTA 6 comes out. When GTA 6 comes out, there's not going to be any more videos about, are we going to see this, are we going to see that? My content's fully going to switch to gameplay. When we get the PC version of GTA 6, I'll be modding, I'll be doing live streams, I'll be doing a complete different sort of content. Now, the reason why I am making this sort of like investigative speculation sort of theorizing content is because I'm interested in it. Like, you got to remember, I was making these videos when no one was watching. Like, I am interested in it. The second the game's released, I'm not going to be interested in doing that. I'm going to be interested in playing the game. So yeah, my parting thoughts to everyone watching this is when you see AI content out there and you're not sure if the information is correct, you need to ask yourself, how was this content created? Has someone meticulously written a script to be the best it can be? Or have they tried to make as much money as fast as possible rather than spreading correct information? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself. And it's the same, like even when watching my videos, you need to think, what's my motive to make this video? You know, people are welcome to fact check me, and they will, and they do. And it is what it is, and it's fine. But you gotta remember that just because you see a video on the internet that has a well-produced audio voiceover, that the information is truthful. And I'm hoping to improve the quality of my voiceovers. I'm currently using a 15-year-old microphone, so I am gonna be buying some new equipment when finances permit me to do so. But yeah, I am looking to upgrade the setup, and I'll never do anything that makes it easier to make more money that doesn't add value. So for example, I may hire an editor that makes it easier to make the content, but it allows me to put more time into the writing of the content, therefore making better quality content. So there will never be a substitution of quality, and at the moment my videos are very simplistic and relatively low quality. So for me, the only path is upwards, and that's what I'm going to focus on. And you guys subscribing and watching these videos have made that all possible. So thank you all for watching. Second channel's linked down below, Discord and Instagram's linked down below. Please make sure to check them out and join the community on Discord. I do reply to like messages in the chat on there and everything, so go ahead, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.